Super is trash.
There's the tenors of BG's cools that you have to like really listen for the subtlety. Cool is like, yeah, he's okay with it. Cool is he's pissed off at it.
We in there. Trunks and Vegeta's fuse, cool. Get in there.
Jiren?
Yep.
No. Anything Jiren is like, nah. My girl Belle took me straight to the top.
Why am I not surprised, Belle?
They weren't ready for it.
You almost lost to a Ganon.
You don't. That's the story of my life.
You're almost losing to a Ganon?
Almost losing the Ganon. Because no matter who you are, you're always one hit away from almost losing to a Ganon. It's not fair.
Is Ganon really that
I'm just imagining,
strong?
like, just milestone moments of your life, like graduating high school, you almost failed. It's just your teacher stamping an F on your paper. Doria!
Go to your job interview for your current job, and he's just waiting there behind the door, charging the kick, just waiting.
All right, let me open this door to the workshop. No! Pokemon had another little trailer thing. Showed off some new Dynamax forms, which are like the giant forms. Charizard looks fucking
So dumb.
I'm so
I
tired
hate
of
all
Pokemon.
of it. How y'all hitting 1,000 with all the humans and the Pokemon are just stinking up the joint? That coffin looks so dumb.
I like Dynamax Charizard. He looks pretty fucking
They
sick.
keep willing out Charizard.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm sick of it. Blastoise and Venusaur gets no kind of love. Char is always Charizard, and I'm sick of it.
It's because Charizard, man.
Yeah. Charizard the best.
He's not the best.
He is the best.
Charizard the best.
He's not.
But
He is.
so they showed off a bunch of different Dynamax forms, and they have ones for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I just love the fact that Let's Go Pikachu's Dynamax form is just original fat Pikachu.
Seriously,
It is
it's
all
amazing.
it is.
Can we talk
It
about
is-
Meowths, though?
I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Long cat.
I hate it.
Very long cat.
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu's like, oh, okay, that's a cute callback. Meowth. Wait, guys, what the fuck?
That's the,
That-
you know. That was the drugs finally kicking in. Like, they had some good designs, and then, like, at the peak of the creative portion of their high, they made Sirfetch'd, who's amazing. And then then they lost the buzz, and Dynamax Meowth came out of it. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle.
Oh,
The-
did you
The
see
accent
the Reddit,
is the thing.
Uh-huh.
see the Reddit stuff?
No.
Wait, what?
The Reddit stuff surrounding Doolittle. There was a dude that was working on a production company, and he just started releasing information. So the director was a piece of that clearly was out of his league and did not know what he was doing and
Oh, great.
micromanaging everything. So they would be shooting for the day, and the people would go, "So where are the animals going to be placed? Because we need to know where Downey's going to be standing, so we can place the animals there in post." And he goes, we'll figure it out. Just get this shot of shooting."
Hmm.
Great.
And there's like 5 stories of that.
Interesting.
We'll feel it out.
Great. The dude ended it with, "I don't know who the production company is that they brought in, but if they can make it even watchable, they all deserve a raise." So he's thinking this is going to be a dumpster fire.
Interesting.
I'd believe it. Which would be very sad for Downey, I feel like. He'd just kind of be annoyed.
Who cares? He doesn't care.
Oh, he doesn't.
Need it.
He's-
This
he's
dude
made his
is
money.
doing. This is a passion project out there.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, friggin' dog movie, polar bear, let's rock it.
Yeah,
He don't need this.
He's set for life.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's 100% done.
If they just go, this guy's eating 5 devil fruits, nobody wants to see that. Because it's such a
you
drop
say
from
that.
the Oda quality.
You say that.
You say that, BG, but we got Jinbei fans out there.
You have
Pumping
Jinbei
they fist.
stands out there. People who stand
Everybody
Jinbei.
wants to see SS5 Goku.
Everybody's waiting for that next one.
I think people just want Super Saiyan 4 back.
Oh, definitely. It's the best form. It's the best form.
It's the best form.
I just
But nobody-
on that
Go
note,
ahead.
you guys just put out the first episode of A New Revisited.
Oh, it was so fun. It
Was it,
wasn't
DA?
fun at all.
Was it?
I got so angry, and I'm like, I hate feeling this way. Then I just got drained of energy. I'm like, well, at least I know that I'm not a murderer or anything. It's like, all right, take me in, officer. I did it. Because I just got drained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta keep the energy up, and I'm just like, oh, BG, go on a huge rant. And BG's like, well, that sucks. Pause, look at me. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh no.
Take the ball, BG.
Oh no. No, sir.
You
Because,
dribbling the rest of this shot clock out, my friend.
The issue with that was you went 4.5 minutes. We played about 20 seconds. I went for maybe 40 seconds, and then you jumped right back in. So I'm like, oh, he's got more in him. And then for the beginning of part 2, you go on another rant.
Oh.
And then you just for
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 226.
Can I just say, Twitch, can we please not have to do the email verification every day when it's
sucks.
a log in, log out?
It sucks so bad.
Dude, what are we doing?
Especially with Streamlabs. It's just, if I want to switch between the two accounts, which at this point, I'm probably, if I do mic drop streams, I'm just going to do them here. At this point.
Dude, I just gave up on the comp bros just like it. I'm all 2200.
Yeah, by pure, just the inconvenience of it, of switching between accounts on this app.
How is there not a system in place?
At the very least, with Streamlabs itself, like, just let us have multiple accounts, like Twitter, where you can just boop boop switch between accounts, YouTube, what have you. Yeah, at this point, it's going to be. just keep everybody here. Don't confuse people.
Yeah.
If you want to see this show, you have to go to this YouTube channel and this Twitch. However, for this show, you need to go. Make it the weirdest online content adventure book in the world. All right.
Hey, BG's over there today. Let's, you want to see him.
If BG says this, then go to this link here. Oh, boy. So, significantly less fireworks, hopefully, this week.
Dude, they were still going off yesterday. I swear.
I don't see why. It's at a certain point you just gotta go. All right, either put them up for next year or just throw them out. It's done. What are you celebrating? You're just making noise at this point.
That's the celebration. Let's make a lot of noise. It's like kids just screaming. They just want to hear the bang.
At least it's not
Right?
fire.
You're right. At least it's not fire.
True. Very true.
How do you set your lawn on fire?
When there's a will, there's a way.
This is true. People die from fireworks accidents every year.
I recall hearing stories of kids at my high school having bottle rocket fights. I do
Oh,
remember
we did
those.
that. We had a fireworks war with another block. And it was promptly ended when somebody lit off a M80.
Little Johnny was never seen again.
Dude, it was weird on our streets. We played a game called Prisoners in Jail or something like that. I think it might have even just been called Jail, where one entire block. We used to live on a block called Alcoy. So the entire Alcoy block was versus the entire next block, which was called Hickory. And the kids would just run around chasing each other, trying to catch them, trying to throw them in jail. And you just had to sit there until somebody else from your block busted you out. Like,
Okay, so it's just like tag, but like you.
yeah, it was like an extreme tag.
Yeah. Oh man.
We done had rock wars, all types of.
Yeah, I know. Like at least with a bunch of my friends, hide and seek was a big one. However, a couple of my friends were very adventurous. So my one friend, who you've actually met, his brother, my buddy Ian, his older brother Zach, was just a very good climber. Both of them are actually now good climbers, but
Ooh no!
so I remember at one point we're like in my backyard playing, and like everyone, my mom had a back porch, and then that was the safe zone. And so I find everybody but their older brother Zach, and I'm like, where's he gone? I'm looking around. Then all of a sudden I just hear like a. And I just see a branch from halfway up this big tree that's in my mom's backyard start hurtling down. He grabbed the branch, jumped down, landed in a bush, and then ran to this. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
No. Am I supposed to talk to him or? Like the craziest thing we did was as far as heights was like flipping off a roof. Other than that,
Yeah, jumped off some roofs. Always
Yeah,
on the big jungle gyms at like parks or whatever. I never played on the jungle gym. My whole goal was to just get to the highest point on the jungle gym, no matter how high it was.
Just a bunch of monkey stuff.
Oh yes, much to the chagrin of my parents.
Oh boy, you telling?
Yeah. So this week, there wasn't a whole lot that happened at all.
Good.
Mostly just like playing games and like the big thing, which I didn't want to talk about. I meant to mention it last week because I wanted people to go actually check it out and support it. But SGDQ just happened. Summer Games Done Quick. All last week. Big speedrunning marathon, 24-hour marathon that was raising money for Doctors Without Borders. I think maybe I can't say that. Who knows what the Delta variant going around, what it's going to be like in January. But this is seemingly going to be the last.
What's it going to be like in September?
This is going to seemingly be the last digital GDQ. And they are a lot more fun when there's a crowd behind reacting to all the just ridiculous speedrun tech that's happening. But they managed to raise $2.9 million for Doctors Without Borders, which I believe is the highest amount that they've raised in quarantine for any of their marathons. So kudos to them. I watched, donated a bunch. It's them prizes, man. Now that I know I can.
The highest ever was.
The highest ever GDQ? Let's check it out.
Because I'm surprised 2.9 isn't the highest. That sounds like.
Oh, no. They've gotten over 3 million before.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like the highest would be in the 4s.
Really?
So.
Let's see here.
I know it's popular, but Jesus, 4?
So Awesome Games Done Quick, the highest was 3.16 million.
Okay.
And then SGDQ was 3.03. So the highest is the literal last in-person GDQ, which was Awesome Games Done Quick on January 5th, 2020.
It feels so long ago.
That
was our last meetup too.
Yep. And yeah, this past SGDQ was the highest one in quarantine. The first SGDQ, which was the first one in the pandemic, was 2.3 million. Then they raised 2.7 million for last AGDQ in this past 2021, and this was 2.9. So yeah, like they're still making a lot of money for good causes, even in the quarantine, which is cool. And like it's not too big of a shift for a lot of the speedrunners, because a lot of them just stream their speedrunning. So it's like they have the setups already. It's just a matter of the coordination of the actual organization itself and what have you. Yeah, I really want to go to one. Like, just take a week off, because they have like panels and just gaming setups and what have you, and then just to watch the speedruns and just be a part of that atmosphere. I feel like it would be really cool.
Where are they?
The last one was in Orlando.
Oh, that's not
You
bad.
could make a little Harry Potter trip out of it and everything.
Yeah. I'd have to get a hotel now because my dad doesn't live there anymore.
Whoops.
But yeah.
But they're not expensive.
Let's see. SGDQ, that's Awesome Games Done Quick. So that's the winter one. So that makes sense in Orlando. Go where it's warm. And then SGDQ is in Minnesota. Bloomington, Minnesota.
Why?
They probably go north during the summer and south during the winter.
That makes sense.
But how do you go from Orlando to Minnesota?
I don't know. Yeah, like it's like Denver, a lot of Colorado's, Utah, and Minnesota for all the summer games done quick, and they've been kind of southern-ish for AGDQ. It was in Virginia for a while, and then they went to Florida.
Like, I can get behind Denver. There's stuff to do there.
What do you say about Minnesota, huh?
That you're gonna see a moose and everybody claps when it happens, and that's your week.
You don't have to be truthful. You can lie. Oh man.
I mean, you're not even in the cheese place, so you can't even enjoy like a lot of cheese.
Minnesota, North Shore Scenic Drive.
Wow, driving.
Minneapolis
Is there
Institute
wheat?
of Art.
Wow, art. They're wheat.
Pretty good zoo.
Pretty good zoo. This is the state, not a city. The state.
For the Scenic Drive.
You went back to the drive.
Mountains, cliffs, beaches, forests, lighthouse, waterfalls. No mention of wheat, unfortunately, so that takes it down a little bit.
It's just ruined
could be
now.
Cool. A nature center, which is basically a zoo. An art museum. There was already an art museum. Wait a second.
Wow.
Leif Erikson Park and Rose Garden.
Oh, you know what? Okay. The Mall of America is in the city that they host it.
Okay, that's a what? 2-hour trip? 3 hour?
We're just listing things.
No, I don't know how you make a weekend out of the state of Minnesota. Oh no,
Minnesota North American Bear Center.
There you go.
Hey, hold
Boom.
What the is a bear center?
Hey, you can see a lot of bears. I'd be down to see some bears.
It's a center that has bears. Of course.
Is a unique bear and wildlife educational facility.
Oh no. Here's what the bears eat. Oh, thanks. You just made bears less cool. Hey, a science museum. I love science. I would go to something like that.
Legit, like four. There's like 5 things in museums. And then there's stuff like Minnesota History Center, which is basically a museum.
You know what this list sounds a lot like? The Ohio list that we read.
Dude, it's a lot like it.
This is awful.
This is terrible. But wasn't the Ohio list food?
No, it was it was the art museum, the Columbus Zoo, Cedar
you're
Point.
right.
There you go, BG.
Oh, there's a wolf center. Give me in Minnesota, y'all.
Oh, well. Rip.
Wolves are always A+. They bring you up 5 points as a state. So Minnesota at 8 out of 100.
I'm glad you clarified out of 100. It's like 8 out of 10. That's it's a high bar.
No, that's too high. That's too high for Minnesota. They ain't got nothing up there, dude. What are y'all doing?
What sports teams are in Minnesota? I don't know.
Vikings.
Okay.
Timberwolves.
That's true. Okay.
And you are done.
Timberwolves were gonna be something. Then they're not.
You are done.
All right. So, Triton did give me the thank you for the reminder. And this is a reminder that Black Lives Ladder. Black Lives Ladder?
Ladder?
Black Lives
Yeah,
Ladder.
Yeah.
Black
Get up on
Lives
them ladders.
Ladder.
Get up on them ladders.
Black Lives
You know what we
Matter.
were doing up there.
Stop Asian hate.
Hey,
Get your
white
vaccine.
folks are the former. Black folks, Black Lives Ladder.
I hate you. Oh boy. Get your vaccine. Wear your mask. Yeah, I don't like all these people in the Discord that are like, it was fine.
I don't know.
Pisses me off.
I legit thought about just kicking people and reinviting them. I legit thought about it just for a day. Just like, y'all not allowed. Cause it was just like, yeah, I was a little warm, but you know, my arm hurt a bit, I guess. But
Yeah, played some video
beyond
games.
that, you know, I was good.
That day after, I couldn't focus on doing anything. That was the thing where that's when I talked about where I had like a vivid ass daydream of just my mind racing. I'm like, oh man, that must have lasted like 45 minutes, and it was 5.
And then our brother was just like, yeah, a little bit nauseous, but that was it. I was like, what the
I stood up and I was like, oh my knees are weak.
Terrible.
I kept waking up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Drenched.
Yeah, that like all the days, like my body temperature regulation just was not working. It was just I would get hot and so I would sweat, but then the sweat would cool me off too much, and then I'd get really cold, so I put on a blanket, which then would make me hot again, and it was just like I went through like 5 shirts that day because I'm just drenching this, and it just feels disgusting.
Dude, I woke up drenched.
And then they're talking about a third shot for some people. I'm like, that's gonna legit take some people out. People like me were just like, I had a rough time. It's gonna be like, no. Ring the funeral bells, because that's it.
You might as well start planning your wake now.
He died as he lived, shivering and pathetic. Oh wait, sorry, that is the Michael Nowak. He's in the funeral home next door. Yeah, but, like right now, like
it's only for the Pfizer one though. I don't know.
Yeah, like Pfizer's the only one recommending it right now, and it's at this point it is a recommendation. There's no concrete evidence that we should. The CDC has basically said, "Nah, you're fine," but at this point, I feel like the CDC is scared to try and close things down again, considering everyone's reaction to it before.
Yeah, there would legit be riots, and they don't want that. So they would rather have people die because if 25% of Americans are vaccinated, the other 75 are going, well, I don't need to because y'all are.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Triton, you have watched all of this podcast. You know how easy I get sick.
Yeah, let them riot. Shut it down and let them bastards riot. And cops put boots to necks. Not literally, though, because you will kill people, as is shown. But come down hard on these bastards out here. Heavy fines, jail time, whatever it takes.
Because what are y'all thinking when we're just like as normal can be? What are y'all thinking?
What time frame? As in, don't even worry in the slightest about COVID.
Not in the slightest, but
Like it's a flu. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. We kind of need to see what this Delta variant does, because right now
I'm gonna go fall 2022, fall of next year, to where it feels like, hey, this is just a flu. Get your vaccines if you need to, but our bodies have built up the immunity enough where if you get sick, it's not as life threatening as it was before. Fall 2022 at best.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At this point, it is going to become a seasonal illness that we have to deal with. That honestly sounds about right.
Michigan cases, and there was 672 new cases and 26 more deaths over the past 3 days. So it's still, still out there.
Yeah, because people are still, as you saw the barbecue. How many do you actually think were vaccinated out of our family and all the families we saw? Because there was nary a mass to be seen. How many do you think were
But they said
vaccinated?
you're kind of cool outside.
Yeah. But we were in a confined space, that 6 feet bush.
But it was still open air.
Yeah. But what about the people just on a boat with each other?
Cruises, don't even think about it until 2023.
We're going on a cruise next year. Yeah.
The other factor is until the United States gets even remotely close to 70% vaccinated, and I don't think we will. That's when, once we get to that point where you are more likely to run into a vaccinated person than a non-vaccinated person, that is when I feel like things will be truly okay.
In a group of 10, there are 8 vaccinated.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't see it happening for America.
Oh, me neither.
unless enough people that are like the 2 out of 10s just die. And it's a morbid thing to say, but
correct.
Unless that happens, we're not getting to that point, because people are too ingrained in their own pig-headedness and stupidity. America has fostered a people that are just like, what I believe is the empirical truth and righteousness and all of that, and I just refuse to budge in the slightest. So that's just what it's gonna be. You're making a lot of faces. What's up? You're making a lot of faces, bro. What's up?
Them fully vaxxed numbers are low. Yeah, I thought that they'd be higher, but they're like
below 30.
They're 50%. Some in the sub 50s. It's bad.
But I bet you if you looked at Europe, you'd see 70%, 80%.
I don't know, honestly, because the vaccine manufacturers that have made the vaccine are here.
See, that's the saddest point. There are people over in other places that want that vaccine and just have no access to it. The numbers would be even higher for them if they just could get it. Whereas we are in abundance. They're literally like, hey, moonwalk in here and get your vaccine, yo.
They were talking about going door to door, just like, hey, yo, we sticking people.
Show your card and get stuck.
SWAT team comes in, jabs you in the arm, leaves.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mission successful. Moving out. On to next target. Just a Rainbow Six op at every single suburban neighborhood. Oh boy. Yeah, you want to hope, but then you see the actual empirical evidence of just people. And yeah, just going into stores, no one's fucking wearing masks anymore.
UAE, I'm sorry to cut you off. UAE, fully vaccinated, 66%. Vaccinated, 76%. Malta, 74% vaccinated, 69% fully vaccinated. Chile, up there. Iceland, 73 and 66. America's not even in the top 10. Where are we?
In the gutters.
In gutters. we down there with Jamaicans.
But yeah, I went to a Family Dollar the other day, and they had a sign that was just like fully vaccinated people don't need to wear masks, and people just walking in,
Not
no
getting
mask,
checked, no
not
card.
getting checked, nothing. I'm like, y'all at least got a check.
Yeah, Adam was talking about that where it was just like, if I'm scared to go to a tournament because I don't know how they would check that. How are they gonna go? Here's your
Person to
badge.
person.
Give me your card, and that's not gonna work.
I'm gonna tell you right now, for the locals, they don't. The Smash local that I'm going to right now is just you walk in like you did before the pandemic.
Oh boy,
That's why
That's
the
not
numbers
good.
gonna get. That's why we're gonna get another lockdown. Like I said, it would make a lot of sense in Smash GG if it was like take a photo of your card or something, so at least people would be able to see it. That way, even if you fake it, it looks like you put in so much in work for that stupid just to not wear a mask. But some type of vetting process, because people, hey, you vaccinated? Yep. All right. You think if I go to a movie theater right now, they're gonna check my card?
They most certainly do not. And the lazy people, the people that don't want it, they're just gonna pretend like they do until they get carded, and then just get, they just either put on the mask or leave,
Or get belligerent.
but most of the time they're just gonna be sitting there chilling, not getting carded.
And what is the mindset there? It's just like, I got over on y'all. I ain't vaccinated.
Exactly.
Like you a hustler. Like you done did the balls in the cup, and you just like, the ball in my shoe. They don't even know. None of the cups got them. Look at y'all. I'm getting all y'all money. What? That's not what you're doing. You lying to somebody's face and putting everybody in danger because you want to go see Black Widow.
I hate it.
That's
The
people.
forever purge.
It's people. Yes, that's what it's always gonna be. It's just gonna be like this until it's just not. And that's unfortunate. There's not gonna be a time where it's just like, all right, everybody's cool. It's always gonna be, we're gonna be looking over our shoulders. It's gonna be people still wearing masks and stuff. It's because people are stupid. This could have been avoided. Japan is just like, hey, yo, shut this down until, and then they'll go.
China
weeks.
was sweeping streets. They were just straight up like, it was like point of contact. Like, who have you been here for the past like 6 people you've been here? Who is it? Who you did? What you done touch? Oh, you did that? You stuck in your hotel room for 2 weeks. Period. You done. They were serious about this.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is the what the world should have done. It is the case of this works. Look over there.
And that's the worst part, because so many times you're like, these people are like, there's no proof. Where's the proof? So they believe in all these conspiracy theories and stuff, and they're like, they're smarter than the sheep that are out there. But then there's empirical, undeniable, factual proof over in other countries, and they're still like, no, but my freedoms.
It's like the what's the word that I'm thinking of? The hypocrisy of people with the Confederate statues that are like, don't erase my history, but then as soon as you start talking about critical race theory, erase that history though.
Not that one.
Don't teach that history.
That was what Trump was doing. Like, hey, yo, stop the count, but let us count over there.
Stop the count in Michigan and Pennsylvania and all the places where I might lose if y'all keep counting. But the ones where I'm behind, like in Arizona,
We
keep
need to get
counting.
them numbers up. Count them up. Look, you can't have it both ways like that.
Yes, I can.
And yes, he did.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just want to go to Yoma again. That's where I am right
Yeah.
now.
That's why I'm like,
let me go to Yoma. Dang.
I legit don't think there's gonna be a Yoma this year.
Nah, they're always, tiptoeing around it, and announcements coming, but it's way too late now.
I mean, they could do a superseding like in August. Hey, here's every guest we have. Here's the. They could, but I don't see it happening.
it's not happening, and people are pretending like it's gonna happen. Like, oh, here's my cosplays for Friday, and this is I got a mask that matches this cosplay. I'm like, it's not happening. It's just
Yeah,
not.
Triton, that is true. We've had well, that's the thing though. Like Yoma's con stories don't happen. It's whenever DA goes off on his own is when
I don't
con
know
stories
what
happen.
happened. I don't know if the proximity of us like sucks up all that bad mojo juju in his soul, and it's just like he's just sharing it through everybody. Because the second he's by himself, it's just like, oh, you want a blowjob, young man, or maybe blowing me? Huh?
I think it's because I think I'm a little too much go with the flow. Because it's like, and there's no
What's up,
reason.
Gavin?
There's no reason why I should have taken that hotel room with those Japanese girls. But I was like, hey,
But hold on,
it's a room.
I disagree with you because why not do it? It's just a room. That's not so much go with the flow. It's just like, hey, I'm a cheap bastard. It's space.
No, exactly. I'm a cheap bastard in space. It's just like it was like 2 emails exchanged. It's just like, hey, can I get the room? Sure can. Here's the date.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it was
Cool.
already broken English, so
What you're thinking more so go with the flow is the blackface coon.
no.
And the calling her on Nechon. That's going with the flow.
I was gonna keep going.
Oh,
with
sorry.
The whole next one. The story about the mom that was staying in the Airbnb house. That Airbnb had like 1 review, and I was just like, "Hey, we're doing that." I should have waited for the subway and not have been alone. But I went, what am I gonna do? Wait for the next one in 20 minutes? I'm too go with the flow. But if I was to just like be more cautious,
I gotta say though, you sure didn't go with the flow with that the Russian lady. Going
You
with
sure didn't go with the flow with that proposition for the blowjob. That was some staunch get me out of here.
Russian lady.
see,
Yeah, you
that's
remember
fine.
she was in the bathroom, she was going through your wallet
snap.
and all that stuff.
No, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like that should have
Wow.
really gone with the flow. You should have done that there.
Ooh, I would not have gone with that
There's
flow,
some
Mike.
stories that just leave my mind.
Because it seems like this would be a thing where she always does it. So what is this? And at that point, I'd just be like, oh, nah, I'm good.
Nah.
And then what are you going to do?
Don't want
Keep
some
going
pimp
back?
knocking at the door like, all right, $1,500.
You know what? With your
So
luck,
what all services were rendered?
with your luck, yeah, yeah.
Hey, my parrot in there? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'll catch the bird.
Hey, don't make me pull out my giant knife. What is wrong with you? I never have these stories, yo.
The lady,
Oh,
I'm trying to. The lady who lost her hentai, was that the one that like told your fortune?
No, that was another story.
Of course. Was it on the same trip with the bus driver with one leg that couldn't find his leg?
That was another story as well.
That was on Enchanto, right?
Texas story.
Yeah.
Yep, on Enchanto.
Oh, that was that also the one with the cab driver that was like,
Yes, it was.
Yep.
It most certainly was.
cool. Just want to make
me.
sure it's not the one where the horse almost killed you. No, because you were driving with a bunch of people.
That was
Arrow.
Yep, sure was. Sure was. Sorry, that was the furries banging on your bed and then him nutting to little Einsteins and licking it up.
My goodness.
Yep, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting my stories
Wow,
mixed up.
All that happened in a 3 to 4 day time span, huh? Wow. That,
the fortune
that
teller
would break a normal man.
the fortune teller girl was the Russian girl story. I forgot because like it was like the time where she was like propositioning you was like the time you woke up or so. I forget what it was, but like everything that girl told you came to pass.
Yeah. I remember that.
Your lucky number is 6.
Oh, Triton, you don't remember the little Einstein story where he almost got
That
killed
was
by
the
a
old
horse?
podcast, I believe.
That was the old.
That was-
Oh,
yeah, that was-
you
that
don't
was-
know that one. Oh, you
Yeah, that
don't.
was on
Oh no! It's legit the worst story
So
he's ever told.
on my
That's the money, man.
AMV YouTube channel, if you look up Lone Sand 115, I have like top best yep moments,
Oh yeah, I go back to that regularly.
that story is there.
It's
I'm gonna
legend.
go back in time and be on time.
Okay, no. Here. Okay. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was at my computer ready to go. I was literally here at my desk at 7:30. Like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm gonna be ready early for the podcast. I get a text. Hey, not feeling it tonight. Can you cook real quick? Yeah. Yes, I have no choice.
Refuse.
And now here I am. I can't.
Then why was it given a choice? That was a question, not a command.
Let's face it here. Sometimes people ask questions and then they're not questions.
I understand.
I do not understand.
It's an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah.
That's not how this goes.
Trey,
But yeah,
Exactly.
look
I feel
up the
like
top
you,
get moment and listen to that story.
Trey, I feel like you just take whatever episode count this is and minus like 20, and that's probably roughly how many times Ralph has been late.
Yeah. The problem is that the past 2 years have been a time. So
Yeah.
Hey, it's a flip because before that, BG was almost never there.
True.
So it's a flip.
I remember those times. Because
Uh-huh.
we used to do the podcast on Wednesdays, and I was my
Yep.
day off, so I would go to the movie theater.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Mike, was it 2013 best moments or 2012?
Listen to both. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
All right, I'm gonna link it here so you guys can just get direct
I
access
know.
to
I
it.
know. One of the moments is very is not
Politically correct.
politically correct. We talk about
Mike
a
Is an
superhero.
asshole as well and didn't list what's in each thing. It's just you get to watch the videos for it.
I list the moments before they happen, though, in the video. Yeah, that's the superhero of a certain ethnicity that we made up.
Oh, that was great.
That was fucking amazing.
When did we change?
When did we change? This is just gradual,
Yeah,
man. Like as you kind of experience more life, you just kind of realize, these things aren't probably the best.
They aren't great. They aren't great.
You grow up, you learn, you experience things, and you just go,
Yeah.
fuck, why did I say that?
Yeah, just like some I definitely had a lot
Wait,
more.
hold on.
Triton, we changed.
Yo, we changed.
Yeah, we did.
We changed, Triton.
You don't know yet. You don't know the first channel, homie. You ain't met John. You ain't met Alex.
Oh, we were wild.
Oh, yeah. I actually just talked to John today, believe it or not, for the first time in like a year and a half.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I've seen him popping up on Steam a lot.
Oh, yeah, he plays a shit ton of... he's actually a mod for one of like the bigger VTubers on their Discord.
Okay.
That
I'm not going to drop names because that'd be wrong of me. But
that is not surprising
one of
in
the
the
lead mods.
least.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if he had his own VTube thing.
Message
No.
me which one that is.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. I will PM
Just
you
so I
that right
can
now on
see
Discord.
How much of a bum he is.
I just want to judge his life
There you go.
choices.
What a
There you go.
critic.
100%.
I just sent it to you in PM.
Oh man. What was I just thinking about from the old podcast? I had a thought in my head. Oh, it took us so long
Dude,
to just
We're ogres. We have layers.
just like
I made a Shrek reference. Somebody end me. Oh, I'm ready to die.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's that Midwest sensibility.
Yep.
Oh,
There you go. One of
What
us.
PM did you send it in?
Comp Bros.
Compros, what?
The one you're on right now.
The Twitch?
Here, Discord. The fuck you talking about? How fucking
Okay.
hard is it to understand?
I am Comp Bros. He is not. So
Whatever. It's fucking. You're sitting at the computer in front of the fucking Discord thing. Like what? What? Fuck. What?
It took us a real long time. Although, granted, BG and DA aren't your real names. But that's just, I don't know why. That's like the one thing. Like I have a hard time calling you Albert and King. I don't know why.
Yeah. It would never feel like.
Well,
it
no.
would never
Here's.
feel right.
But here's the thing: is because it's BG's actual name. Nobody seems to like it.
Yeah, I think 3 people in my life call me Albert.
Mm-hmm.
It's either some shorthand or variation or just something entirely different.
Mm.
I'd have had uh Kung Fu.
Yeah.
That was a summer camp name.
Okay.
Yeah, Ed Dude.
We got an origin story question, boys. Why
Why do you
is it
guys call
BGDA?
yourself BG and DA? Oh, those are long stories, but I'll shorten them. So back in the day, I used to be part of a forum, and
Oh,
my
yeah.
name on there was
On their
Bird
YouTube
Gang.
days of We Make Naruto AMVs.
Oh no, this is way before
Way
the end.
before that.
Let
Way
me
before
tell my
that?
story. Let me tell my story.
no.
Y'all can rag on me on that name later, okay? Because it comes up, okay? So I used to be part of a forum, and I used to call myself Bergay, Byrdgang. It was for the Diplomats, a rap group. So naturally, that shorthand would be BG. DA was listening to Ja Rule and Murder Inc., and he would call himself what?
Nope,
I'm wrong.
You way wrong.
Go ahead. Tell yourself.
Back in the day, there was a wrestling game. You can make as many wrestlers as you wanted, and I had the Chosen One, which was a reference to Pokemon the movie 2000.
Yep.
And then I had the speed of one, the strength of one, the technique of one, and I had those. And every time I'd be like, "Oh, you ain't ready for the Chosen One. You can get the speed of one." And then on the next game, it was shortened to you can only have a certain number of created characters. So then it just became the one. And then I would every time I won, I'd be like, "Yeah, you facing the
Yep.
one, DA1."
Yep,
And
you're
then
right.
I just changed to DA.
And then eventually it became DA Inc. because of the Murder Inc.
Yeah.
thing and all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, the ink was
Yep.
all of my people. The show,
Yeah, I
honestly.
remember that.
And then
The
it
DA
just became
moniker.
DA.
The DA
So that's-
moniker gave rise to one of the greatest stories of all time because this man had to think on the fly for a fake name with
We'll get to
with
that.
those initials.
We'll get to the
Beautiful
weird
timing.
stuff. We'll get to the weird stuff surrounding our name. So when we started making AMVs, we were gonna stay under the same channel. So we came up with some names for the channel. My name was We Make Naruto AMVs because that's what we were gonna do. Stop shaking your head, DA. And he quickly poo-pooed that, so he went home and like a couple days later, maybe a week later, he came back and I was like, "Hey, we're competition bros." And he was like, "All right, that's a good name." And since then, I think we were on a bus one day, and I just came up with the stuff that BG and DA stands for because it can't stand for. What do you shake your head for?
Because
What,
I
am I wrong?
hated mine. It was so cringy.
Oh, dude, they're
It was
both terrible.
You
They're
should have
both-
just said nothing.
They are nothing now. They mean nothing.
Yeah, you should have been like it meant nothing back then as well.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
You should have been like it's our real names and we're not gonna tell you that. You know it is, Gavin. It most certainly is. But
That is,
you know, I'm here now.
that is outstanding, Gavin.
I love
Thank you
how-
for that.
You added the periods to avoid that.
Yes,
But that is
was
its
the
origin.
Exact point. DA stands for nothing. It is just to distinguish it so people don't call me duh.
And I have no reason to dot BG.
Yeah, I have your real names at the end of the podcast in the credits.
No, but this was back in the YouTube days,
Yeah.
back when we were 13, 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the origin of DA.
They
Yeah,
have the most
you know.
interesting origin stories because me and Mike just are nothing.
Oh, I like it to Dragon Ball.
I like Kenshin. Woo!
So I'm just like, okay, it's gonna have Saiyan. I like 115 as a number. What should I add at the beginning? Lone.
And my name was not Requiem. If you listen in, a lot of times BG and DA will call me Pro, and because that is my YouTube handle, Proceed to Heaven. I got that from a really shitty late '90s sub of the Rurouni Kenshin movie Samurai X: Death and Rebirth, where it was supposed to be translated to Vengeance of Heaven. It was Proceed to Heaven in the bad sub, and that always stuck with me because it's just one of those things that stuck with me. And in trying to figure out a name for my YouTube handle for editing, I was just like, I don't know what to do. And I was watching the movie, and I saw that line, and I'm like, fuck it, Proceed to Heaven. Let's go with that.
I didn't
and then,
get that.
What?
Proceed to Heaven is both a good name and a name that I would assume a lot of people saw the sub for.
Yeah. That it's ancient. Like, if you didn't watch the original like fan subbing in the late 90s, early 2000s, the official released sub would have fucking made that very different for you because it's Vengeance of Heaven.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is back in the day of early YouTube. Freaking, I'm sure somebody could have gotten Frank if
But-
they try hard enough.
But when did YouTube come about? Like 2006, 2005, 2006?
2006.
Yeah. I'm sure Pro wasn't until what, 2000? No, because we started in 2006.
I was 07. I started 07.
Yeah, I was roughly around the same time.
Yeah, we were September 18th, 2006 on YouTube.
I can't check because I don't have my fucking account.
Yeah, Frank was probably available. The name is cool, yeah. Oh, also, with Bird Game, I had a diss song made about me, and this kid, in a fit of complete mind flubbing, he didn't want to room with somebody. I can't remember. It was about can we have sex in your room and all this extra stuff. So he was just like, you can't. And then he was staffing at the convention, and they came up and they were like, hey, aren't you the guy? And he's like, no, my name is. And on his badge it had DA as opposed to his name King. So he went, my name is Darren Aaron. And dude, how?
I was late. I was ambushed. It worked.
It worked. No, it worked
What's
because
the
you were
problem?
like, move along, sir.
What's the problem?
I don't know if route like Proceed to Heaven is a good name, but it was just something he read.
So it was a good name. Darren,
Yeah.
That's a way better story. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that story when we were told. Because here's the thing: is you'll if you ever get a chance to actually see any of Yep, which I highly doubt, because I think it's dead actually.
We're only missing like 35 episodes.
Yeah,
Okay,
most
but
of it is
still.
still on the old.
Yeah,
Pride
anything is better than we make Naruto.
I understand. I was very literal back in the day. Because now we were
back in the day.
Yes, because we were competition bros, and hey, we're brothers competing, so literal.
You know what? Just going back to how we've changed. Also, actually, real quick, sorry. The Mork name is just a dumb joke that I have with some other friends. We had some like weird conversation about like evil twin personas, and that's just the dumb evil twin personas name that I made.
Yeah,
up for
again,
myself.
I am the better one at naming in this cast. That is inarguable fact.
If you listen to our
You got your name from something else.
If you listen to our earliest episodes of Yep, you will encounter the phenomenon known as laughing BG.
Awful laughing BG phenomenon.
BG, for
Outstanding.
whatever reason, was just the happiest person in the world for like the first.
No, I've been telling you the
better at
reason.
naming. You haven't gotten better at naming.
Hey, a list exists is both a good name and it means something in programming language. So shut the f up, because it's double good. It's a good name, yo.
And I really like the abbreviation of ALX.
So what? You want to come at me for competition, bro? I'll quasi accept that because I like the name. You want to come at me for We Make Naruto AMVs? I will 1,000,000% accept that because it's a terrible name. I've gotten way better. Revisited is a good name. I'm sorry. It is just a good name.
It's very blunt. It's very on the nose. I give him that. You're still very much so on the nose people.
No, I was literal.
Yeah, again, you're very on the nose with things now.
Revisited is... Otherwise, we would have just called it debunked.
Yeah.
That's way on the nose.
List exists is okay.
Let's Exist is great.
So I was trying to say before, but there was every time DA would go to a con on his own, and he would tell us ahead. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going. I'm not going to be here for the cast this week because I'm going to be at this con, or I'm not going to be the cast this week because I'm going to this con." And every time we were like, "All right, we're looking forward to the story," and it'd be like, "No, it's fun, fun." Every time a con happened, it'd be like, "No, I'm taking precautions this time. I'm taking precautions this time," and every time. We are in podcast with BG on the Thursday, the first day the man is at this location for any con he's at, and we get a text every time. BG gets a text every goddamn time. Yeah, so I got a story every fucking time.
And then the following week is always, I tried so hard.
Legitimately.
I took every step that imaginable.
It was never enough.
He skimmed, he calculated, he desperately tried to reduce the capability of things going awry. And yet
They go awry.
it always found a way to go awry.
It's gone awry.
It's gone awry.
It's just such a great line.
That is hands down my favorite.
And I don't know
line
if you
of all
said
time.
it in the tone that you said it in the podcast of just totally deadpanned. It's
It
gone
was
awry.
so dry.
It's gone awry.
It's gone. I just called him up. It's going awry. Just so sad and nothing at the same time.
Triton,
How is this my life?
Triton, you're playing to the right crowd, my friend. Good job. Respect.
Oh yeah, play to the late guy that's here half the time. Came in at 9:30. That's who you got the back of? All right, bet.
Weekly revisiteds. All right, Ralph is the one.
All it takes.
Oh my god. And it is.
He got 100% batting rate though.
Requiem of Heaven is not 100%.
Requiem of Heaven was my second YouTube channel name because the first one got deleted, and I instantly revamped that to go back to Proceed when YouTube allowed us to do that.
Yep.
But that doesn't explain the origins behind Requiem of Heaven because that's not a very good name. That
It's
is
not a good name.
2008 Edgelord bull.
Oh, that is not 2008. That is 2011, and I fused
Still
my
Edgelord.
Xbox gamer tag with my Proceed to Heaven title because at the time I was too fucking pissed, and I just remade my channel within 10 seconds.
So yeah.
And again, we're not explaining the naming thing.
Yep.
The point is the name ain't all that good. You're explaining the reasoning behind it. I'm going, yo, that name ain't all that good. It's like, no, but I had to.
Yeah, it's not good. And back then, at this point in
That's
YouTube's
not
history,
100%.
you could
Yep.
not alter your name
Dang,
to go back
that
to what
swing
it
of
was.
the bat was not as good.
Yeah, it was. It was perfect.
That's not 100%.
Hey, but I immediately changed my batting style. Yeah, but those three swings was not as good.
Go bat 1,000. We're good.
Yeah, the
Nah, definitely not.
yeah, my first name was Lone Saiyan 115, and then my YouTube channel.
Here we go.
got
Yeah, this gets
axed,
better.
Oh
and then-
yeah.
And then I went from Lone Saiyan 115. I'm like, what's another show that I like? I like Naruto. Lone Ninja 115.
Now, here's the difference between me and Mike.
boy.
He made his. I'm glad I had DA in my ear like, yo, that's stupid. Because I wish somebody was in Mike's ear like, yo, that's stupid.
No one.
Mike was alone.
Oh boy. But yeah, like to circle back to like the whole thing that I meant to bring this up for is that it took actually even with this podcast quite a bit of time I think to actually like where
Oh, get it. Get it. Ooh, that's Hall of Fame. I'm screen capping
boy.
that again.
Mike, I understand you keep getting cut off, but my God.
No,
Comey
that
is
was-
such
that was a good one.
Manga.
it was a good
It
one.
is.
Woo.
It's so good.
Comey is such a good manga.
Oh, you're reading it now?
Yeah, I'm reading a lot of things.
Good.
I'm juggling a lot of balls right now.
Good man. But yeah, it took such a long time for like, cause for a while it was Lone and Pro. was what you guys called us and what we called each other. It took quite a bit until you guys started calling me Mike and started calling Ralph Ralph.
I think it's just easier.
Yeah, I mean, like, 'cause that's how we were introduced,
I do
was
too.
by our usernames back then.
Yeah.
We met each other as AMV editors.
I think I still just like the name Lone and Pro, so I just still use it every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I never had a problem with it.
Me neither.
People get confused though. Pro what? What's he pro at? No.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Really, DA?
He admits it. He's a tyrant.
He admits it.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, man. Going down memory lane. And
Oh man, that's what I was doing earlier today. Actually, I was going through my old edits just because I was judging some other AMVs and judging some edits, and I was just like, man, these action editors these days, they're fucking wonky.
I think we need a new thread on the Discord.
What?
Start throwing our AMVs into it. And any others that
yeah,
people
we can
want
do
to
an
post.
AMV.
Wait,
one.
are you who are you talking to, Triton? You talking to Mike, me, who?
Hey,
I
here's the
think
thing,
us.
Triton. You're talking to 3 award-winning AMV editors.
3.
You're talking to 3 best in show winners.
Yes.
We know a thing or two around the editing program. I'm just saying, because we have 3 award-winning best in show editors here.
Indeed, we do.
There's Lone.
Go ahead. Come on.
There's me.
Yeah. Come on. Finish the trifecta. Come
There's
on.
DA.
There is. Yes, exactly. Yes, there's the 3. The cycle
And
is
then-
complete.
Somebody's here.
I mean, Comp Bros rule was a thing.
Oh
They were
yeah,
like-
they made a whole rule
They were like,
after
"Hey,
us.
yo, come on now.
They had to cut it out.
People are complaining about y'all.
They went to the forums and complained that we won too much.
And by we, I mean me.
Boy, DA was winning so many awards.
Let me explain something real quick.
Hey, we got
Was
3
robbed.
back to back in Yoma. My God, we were killing it.
I was robbed.
Mm.
Robbed.
I was gonna bring it up. Oh my
Robbed.
God. It was so bad.
Nat even told us this. If it had not been for
I don't care what
a
she said.
single vote for the bias of that My Little Pony bullshit, it had no reason to win. It was
I don't care what
my
she said.
turn. It was mine.
I don't care what she said. I care the award that was given out. And at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? Who cares who went to the NBA finals versus the champion? You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey,
It was
anybody.
mine. You pandering
who was in the finals in the 2012 NBA finals?
Do they list
Okay,
the
then.
second place MVP
Stick.
person?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, it's not like, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you were the MVP. But Brady, you did real good too. And if not for Rodgers being so spectacular,
YouTube had
you probably would have won. But unfortunately, Rodgers was just too good.
I did
So
something
you
that
do
didn't
that.
even exist on the
Shame that.
internet, and I did it well. But it hadn't been for the
Darn shame.
pandering bullshit that I had to go up against.
That's a
It should have been
darn
mine.
shame.
So no, I don't
Boy.
give that to you, and I never will.
No, but
You don't have to give anything to me. I won something absent of you.
Okay.
something was definitely giving it to him. Best in show plaque.
Oh my God.
Okay.
This is.
I'm just saying, Nat comes up to us every year like, hey, when y'all doing some more? Because I need my fix. She know what the game is. She know our weird brains and nobody's hitting like us. Everybody else, you got a little comedy something. No, here's a Zim video for you. Here's some SpongeBob for you. Have fun. That's what we do.
Oh boy.
Never forgive, never forget.
Never forget. This was going
That's
on
in the
10 years
past.
ago.
No, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I think it was it was 9 years ago actually.
Yes, it was. It was
Going on
8. No, it was
10?
over. It was about 8 years ago.
It was 2012.
Was it
9.
2012? That was 2011.
No, DA won Best in Show in 2010. I won 2011. He won 2012. It would have been 2012 because that would have been the pony one.
I am literally looking at the video right now. Where the fuck did it go? I was scrolled way too far.
One Piece,
Years ago.
WAP, AMV.
It was 2012. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I would, you know what, Gavin? I would do that if I was still doing AMVs because we made some weird shit, dude. This kid made a
SpongeBob to
Drake.
8 Mile.
SpongeBob to 8 Mile. You know, it is what it is.
No.
This kid made a Drake mix with who was it? Coldplay. AMV and Sanji.
That was a good one.
I think the weirdest videos that I ever made was because of your contest, BG.
Hey, did you have fun?
That Drake stocking panty video.
It was so good.
That was to think outside the box.
The gender flip, it was so good.
Okay,
And Mike, did you not have a lot of fun with it?
Hold on. I gotta. We're gonna pause.
Thinking of
right
the
there.
idea and panicking wasn't fun, but once I got to editing, it was. But that's
Okay.
like with me, like I think it was 2011, or like I entered like every damn category in Yomicon because I'm like, oh, I made a new video. Oh, I made a new video. Oh, I made a new video.
I have a request for the Compros now. With your insane creativity and originality and just insanity in general.
Oh, can I stop you real quick there, Pro?
Go for it.
Y'all remember that video Alex showed us?
Correct.
And we were all going to do an MEP for it?
Yes.
My part was going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! It was going to be Kaiba, and it was going to have fingers in her hair, that part. And I was just going to put Kaiba's fingers going up and coming out of a girl's hair.
Swag. Never forget.
Dude, I had plans. I was ready.
On the note of plans, what I would love to see you guys do is host another contest with your song packs and judging criteria laid out. And I would use my studio as a launching pad for that idea. I would have my friends that are still in the community spread that word. I would personally love to see the insanity that is the Comp Brothers extend like dark tendrils into the editors community currently.
They don't need no part of that.
Oh, they do.
No, people aren't weird enough.
Oh, that's an incorrect statement,
Hey, you remember?
friend. Trust
you
me,
know
I've
those
seen some
those
shit.
Disney videos that we find.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, those weren't weird. They were bad.
No, they were weird and
weird.
bad. They were both.
They were like, okay, yeah, they were definitely weird, but they weren't like the fun weird.
No. But again,
Like
weird and bad.
that Nicki Minaj Big Sean song. So what was it? Biotic Symptoms? Whatever that was. Yeah, that's fun. What they were doing, dude, they were serious. Doing that chips thing, that's fun.
Just speaking of weird, and also in poor taste, but still funny.
Oh, here we go.
Anytime I hear the song, I'm an adult, I immediately picture that Chris Brown thing that TA edited.
Hands down.
With
Absolutely,
And
hands
even
down.
this,
fail.
I'm an adult.
I throw it on the ground.
So many things to throw on the ground like this. It was awful.
Without fail, anytime I hear that song, I just see
The sad part is that the action community, the community that we came up through, dude, it's different now.
I can imagine
so?
that.
Remember how there was like half the action community was like really creative, really chill, and just always just down to try new shit, and the other half was like really fucking toxic and always hyper aggressive about that one style of impact editing that they suck Mike's dick for in Golden Kamehameha. Yeah, So now it's all the latter half of that equation.
Oh, so
So now they're all just up. No, you wouldn't anymore.
Oh.
They're all there were a couple of new gen action editors that are prominent in the community that applied to the studio that I'm a part of, and dude, they're fucking toxic. Do you guys remember Patrick Vorg?
Yes.
Yes.
They're all like that in every Discord server, and it spreads like wildfire.
We're just
I'm
old.
talking
We're just
shit.
old. We're just old Triton.
Yeah, we're not even. See, Mike was the only one who made it into a quote unquote legit studio.
I'm sorry. Revenge Studios, sir. Thank you very much.
You were nothing.
Yeah, we never did nothing, but we was definitely in there.
Yeah, that studio was meh.
And we were part of Cup of Ramen, I think.
Yeah.
Were you guys in Cup of Ramen?
Yes, we were.
I did not know that. Interesting.
Yes, we were.
I was always the lone wolf style editor
then-
until I met these two and they dragged me along.
And then we also the forum.
We've
Way
just
of-
been around
It's
a
still
long
up, by the
time.
way.
Oh, it is still up.
Yeah.
I haven't deleted it
absolutely.
yet. I own that. That's mine. I haven't deleted it yet.
We used to
I
have
just
for
go
our
pop
old,
in every
little-
now and then to see some things.
our old editing group, Way of the Pride, which sounds like an LGBT organization. It was, again, me being DBZ pleb back in the day. It was all, Vegeta's about pride and being proud of yourself, and that's where I got the name. And,
Mike and I were in a Skype call for like an hour and a half
0 for
trying
3
to
on
figure
names.
out how to name this.
What? And that's what y'all came up with?
No, that's what Mike fucking made it happen as.
Yes,
Oh, Mike.
0 for 3.
He accepted no other suggestions.
Wow. It wasn't even a good name, Mike. Whatevs.
WOTP podcast. Let's go.
Oh, actually, honestly, just to give to point to BG, Mic Drop came from him. It was
No,
what you called
somebody
me shrugging my shoulders.
No, I think somebody else called you Mike Drop. I was just the one that pointed out the shrug of the shoulders.
No. It was you used that term, and then it was me, Amber, and Kelly who essentially coined it basically together at the same time. Who was like, "Yeah, that is the mic drop. He does that every time." We were at Melt, remember?
Yeah, and I'm just like, you know what? That's good. I'm stealing it.
Yeah, because I shrug my shoulders and fuck it
my
off a lot.
terrible brain hunch right in. My can't name nothing brain hunch right in. I'm good now. I got it now.
Baby,
Back
please.
then I was trash. I just want acknowledgement.
Really hard to get you
I
guys
can
to believe
name
that he's better
things
now. He seems a little desperate, guys.
Oh boy.
I just want to be acknowledged when I do good. Like if I'm trash, just tell me I'm trash. I'm good with that. I'll get better. But when I'm good and you not good, I will not accept that. I'm good.
Are you sure you're good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, never mind. Sorry, I read something. So I'm actually just gonna try and blitz through these. And honestly, I'm glad we just went on this tangent because this news ain't gonna last more than like 5 minutes. Maybe one thing we might talk about a little. So there was over the weekend WitcherCon, which was just an extended stream of talking about Witcher stuff. Really, so the season 2 is coming out December 17th. They're adding free cosmetic DLC to Witcher 3 of Netflix series stuff. But really, the thing that most people were talking about was the pre-stream. Where some dude had the best job in the world, where he was just paid to look like Geralt soaking in a tub. For like 30 minutes. I'm just like, man, guess I need to get buff, and
Mike, you can't.
I could if I tried.
No.
He probably could if he tried.
It's a
He
try.
broke his ass playing basketball.
I understand.
That's different. And that was me because I didn't work
Nate
out.
Cardio broke your ass, Mike. light cardio. You didn't fall. You were just playing the sport.
No. It wasn't like cardio. It was me pushing myself.
Like
To the
basketball.
limit.
I
I'm
don't.
sure
There's
you
a
didn't
lot of
stretch beforehand.
no stretching. There was a lot of fast breaks that game. Like if it
Didn't
would
do
have
it
been
for a
just like
while.
leisurely dribbling the ball and that happened, I would shit on myself more. But it was me going full tilt.
And you shit yourself enough.
True. If there's one thing that I will always admit, it's when I shit myself.
No, we're aware because you came back. I shit myself.
Yep.
Loud and proud.
But yeah, other little bits of news. Marvel is apparently done with the massive multi-movie year deals.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, just like I think it's good on both sides. Just where it gives Marvel more freedom and it gives the actors more freedom because they aren't pigeonholed into a contract that they have to fulfill.
But there is the other side of this is that it doesn't allow them to have the the forethought to be creative when it comes to the characters' ends, middles, and ends.
Sure.
So like when somebody has an 8-picture deal, they can essentially know that, okay, by the end of that 8th picture, they have to tie that bow up with that character. Like they did for Chris Evans, all of the original Avengers, essentially. With this new deal, everyone's pay by play. You don't really have the writers don't have the freedom to kind of like, okay, we're gonna assume you're gonna be here for 3 movies. If they're only there for 1, you have to kill them off screen, and that's not going to be accepted. It's accepted for Chadwick Boseman because of the legend he created with that role, but that wouldn't be accepted for the most part for anybody else.
I don't think it's liable that they'll just kill a person off because they don't have a multi-movie contract. What I think is like it's going to be a contract movie per movie, and they still have that freedom to write how they want. It's just that there's more of a chance that the character is recast now. That's what I think.
Yeah, I know, but let's face it. The last time they did that hard body with Rhodey, did it end up working out? Sure, but in the moment, it's fucking jarring, man.
Sure, but I think that's where it's going to go.
That.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of recasting, especially if a character is successful. It's weird. It gets weird.
The trailer for Disney Enchanto came out. Looks fine.
What?
I see the internet is collectively thirsting over Buff Lady that's in the
Enchanto?
Yeah. It's the whole entire soundtrack is being done by Lin-Manuel.
It's an animated movie.
Yeah.
Disney. I know. I figured, but I'm sitting here like, but what is it about?
It's a house that is filled with like their entire family basically. Each have a like magical gift except the main character who doesn't have any powers. And I'm guessing the whole thing is just gonna be like your special powers, your feelings on the inside, or Disney stuff. And then the only other thing I wanted to talk about was the family meme that's been going around. Which,
Yo, end it.
I am kind of tired of it, to be perfectly honest.
No, I got tired of it real fast. I hate it.
Yeah, they killed it.
I got tired of the bad ones. There's ones that caught me off guard, where I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty funny," but then other ones just like, "Dom, don't do this," and like the joke is already over. We already know what the joke is. But if it's just like Kaido, it's like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" And then it's like, that's funny because it's the where is this going, as opposed to just saying Dom, and it's like, all right, I already know that the joke is family. We're done here.
Right, and it's the Fast and Furious family meme where Vin Diesel's character Dom just kind of gets inserted into anything where it's just like, nothing stronger than family, and then whatever.
It's
but yeah, that came and went very fast.
Yeah, and it's like it's the meme itself isn't like a reusable thing, because like you said, Gavin, it's the same punchline. So like the whole thing, like the Star Wars meme with Anakin and Padme, like it's a scenario, really. That scenario can be applied to a lot of different things. Hence, the meme is funny. But yeah, this is just like it's the same joke over and over again.
Character being beat down, How do we stop this? With family.
Yes. But yeah. Besides that, it's just a
Anybody see Black Widow?
I
not
did.
yet.
Yep, I did. Who?
Quick thoughts. I did not see it, but quick thoughts.
I usually
not?
give my initial thoughts and ratings on thing. I'm gonna stop doing that because things when I stop and just start dissecting them in my
Resident
head,
Evil. Is that what you're thinking
yeah,
about?
tend to go up or down based on it.
Initial thoughts are very bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 6.5.
I'd give it about 6.5 out of or 7. Yeah, I'm about there too.
There's some pretty good action in there. What is that beat man coming from us? There's some pretty good action in there. There's a very good early scene with Widow. I love her sister.
Okay, good to hear.
Everything
Good to
else-
hear.
Everything else is just kind of plunk.
I did not find Red Guardian charming at all. That's what
Yeah,
he was
he
meant. He
was
was meant
cool.
to be charming, but I kind of didn't dig him. The entire movie kind of felt forced the entire time. Didn't like
I
he was
understand that.
in the role. The sister fucking killed it. She was like the best part of the movie for me.
Loved her.
She was like the equivalent. She was Black Widow's Shuri.
It was there was when Black Widow and her were just taking a car ride and they're talking about her vest.
The vest.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Fantastic. No, don't say anything about it, but yes, I loved it.
Yeah, I'll be seeing it
So
at
good.
some point this week.
BG, the twist at the end with Taskmaster. Did you like it? Yes or no?
I didn't like Taskmaster. Period. It wasn't good.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll get into it later, but
Yeah,
I didn't like tasking.
We'll talk about it
Okay.
once the rest of us have seen it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, in depth for the next cast because Dia
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
probably have seen it by the end. Mike should have seen it by the end.
Yeah.
We'll go in depth with
Just-
that one.
Definitely go see it.
Like how just like stuff is happening that we can go see. We're just chomping at the bit, like.
Oh, dude, I had those tickets bought for Friday night. Like, I was there. I was on it.
Yeah. This coming week is going to be.
I will say, hold on. I will say, I want to ask you the same question, BG, because you're the one who, besides me, you're the only one who's been to a movie theater now post like this COVID thing, right?
No, I haven't. DA has.
DA has as well.
BG hasn't at all.
I haven't at all.
Oh, so how'd you watch
Are
Black
you
Widow?
still in your,
I-
you're still in your 2 weeks, aren't you? Or are you done?
I'm almost done. I'll be done by Friday. So I'm
Wait,
definitely.
so you
gonna
watched
go
it
see
online then?
Yes, of course. I'm not leaving my house unless it's for an event,
Okay.
and the
so-
event is going to be
What's the event?
the Forever Purge.
Oh, you. What?
I'm going to
Why?
go see the Forever Purge. I might go when DA goes. I might go with him, and then we'll meet up for Escape Room. But either way, I'm seeing Escape Room and the Forever Purge.
And then I have a question that is mostly for you than
haven't-
to hear DA.
I haven't seen a bad movie in theaters in years, and I need it back.
What did
And I
you
got
go
so
see?
much free money.
DA, what did you go see?
I went to go see A Quiet Place 2, and they did a re-showing of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, a question then. Was your theater full of people who forgot theater etiquette?
The Quiet Place there was one other person,
Hey, good man.
and they were pretty cool. And the Spider-Man, it was a family in front of me, and they were all cool.
Oh, okay, so I'm the only one who's been in a full theater. Alright, let me tell you real fucking fast what to expect because motherfuckers forgot. Motherfuckers forgot how to act completely. It was awful, dude. People were just having straight up conversations the entire time. They were no mask in the voices, no hushed whispers. People having like resting their feet on the arm holder behind you. Like, dude, you ain't home. You're not home.
Yeah, when I got out of the movie theater, I think I told you it was either BG or our little brother where I was just like, I had to like stop myself from checking my phone because you at home, you check your phone, whatever things in the law, and I had to stop myself like, all right, we ain't doing that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude,
I
people's
remember
phones were
pretty
going off.
fast.
People forgot how to act. People forgot what it was like to be in a fucking public venue together, man. It's fucking rough. Because my
Yeah,
theater was packed, man.
Yeah, it's gonna take some while to get people back to. But then again, some people just weren't even.
Some people weren't even in it to begin with.
They weren't equipped for the movie theaters to begin with. So maybe that's just gone forever. Then
We'll see how that goes with the rest of you, Mike and BG, after they see their films. Because Black Widow is going to pack theaters for the next week or so. So you guys will be rocking a full set.
True. Okay. All right.
Wow, I can only go Thursday because the Forever Purge is going away. The Forever Purge. Look at this hot Saturday, DA. Just so you know I'm not lying. Wait, there's the Forever Purge, right? Wait. What's that for Friday? Oh, wait.
it's only been like 2 weeks.
And
It's not doing well.
That boy was not selling.
No, nobody's seeing that movie.
Interesting. Okay.
As usual, My Hero was trash this week.
Boy.
oh,
Okay,
wait,
let's-
there
let's-
was a chapter this week, right?
let's end on this.
No, I already read it. I just straight up forgot that I even read it. I thought I was like, oh, this is the break one. Okay, cool.
Who is this
Oh
main
my
character?
god!
Who is he?
I'm sorry. What?
Who is this main character? He's not the main
Legitimate.
character of My Hero Academia.
Legitimately, it is. I don't see how people can
Get
defend
out of
this.
my way.
We just want to help you. Well, I just want to fight y'all. I'm trying to make y'all happy, and I'm gonna do that by beating y'all and then helping the world, and then I can come back and apologize.
I'm
But
doing
first
all
is the
this so we can
beating.
smile together again. But until then, I'm gonna break your damn jaw.
My plan is to beat you guys. That's the plan. That's factoring into this. So this is all cool. Y'all gonna thank me later.
When he pulled that hood up, I just went, "We're doing this. We're really doing this."
And they're all just like, yeah, let's do this. We'll stop you. None of them are like, Deku, what the are you doing?
Yeah, really? Oh my god.
Even Uraraka said nothing to him, no anything to plead to his like emotions whatsoever. Nothing.
It's
I'm like, are you kidding? Is this a joke?
And I said it after I read the chapter, but Bakugo got there before Ida?
How?
Yeah,
On what planet?
because he can fly now, guys.
So
It's Ida.
That's fine. That works.
That was just so like that so was just like waiting at the tip of your throat. Oh my god.
I'm just so tired of this series, dude.
I'm looking forward to the next few chapters just to get a feel for the nightmare that this series is going to, because it's going to be this big emotional quote unquote turn for him where he's
if
going to come
these
back to the
fuckers
light.
Actually fight, I'm gonna be pissed.
They're going to fight,
They're
dude.
gonna fight.
They're gonna fight.
For what?
For his soul.
Because
They're fighting
Deku-
for Deku's soul.
Deku is acting so irrational that words aren't gonna get through him.
Yeah,
So-
homeboy ran from All Might. That's it. He's gone. He's
So
done.
now he got to get the fist, and then once he gets the fist, as soon as he gets laid out, he's gonna be like, "Oh dang!" It's gonna be the Sasuke treatment of, "Oh
Yep.
dang, y'all
Yep.
was right."
Yep.
For some reason,
Yep.
now I'm listening.
They knocked the screw back into place that had been knocked loose.
This is awful.
It's terrible. It's
Gonna
so
be Bakugo
irrational.
it's gonna be Bakugo who lays that blood-soaked fist too. You know it's gonna be Bakugo.
Shouldn't be.
It was over
Can somebody
half
else
the
get it?
chapter of just a flashback of them just going, "Dang, Deku, sure, Deku." I'm sitting there like, all this time, are you telling me? Because they're like, "Oh, we don't know anything about Deku." I'm like, nobody took a picture of him. He's been saving all these people. Nobody like,
Oh no, they're taking shit, but it's of that fucking dark form of his because they don't think he's a fucking hero.
No, they said we don't know anything about what Deku's doing.
I thought. Oh, you're right. Okay, I thought they mentioned something else. Okay.
Oh no, but we could be completely wrong because the implication was that the people inside of him had contacted the class.
100%.
But nope, nope.
Now it just wasn't. What was that shot of one of the users in between Bakugo and Deku.
Oh, what if it's Bakugo's ancestor?
I swear, folks, sweet
Oh
baby
no!
Jesus, if this
No!
is
No! No!
trash.
No! No!
What
Don't,
if
please
it's
don't.
Bakugo's ancestor, yo?
dude! No!
Bakugo's great grandfather.
Doesn't it make sense now
Terrible.
that it would
Tied
look back
together.
and everything?
Don't
Oh no, hold
implant
on.
this
Hold
fan
on.
fiction.
Hold on. No, hold on. Ida, Uraraka, and Bakugo and Todoroki. They're all tied to this.
They better
They're
not be.
all prior families for one for all. They're all prior users. Watch. We're waiting for it now, folks. That's why they're all close to Deku. They're all part of the one for all lineage.
Yeah, this is
Oh, buddy.
amazing. This is
How
is
did
just
you know
like,
where I was? We
man,
could feel you, Deku.
Triton.
How?
Triton. The
this is
sad thing
legit. We
is,
just skipped like 4 chapters.
Triton. The sad thing is that you're gonna start to read My Hero and be like, "Hey, this is really good. This is really good."
What are
Really
they
good.
talking about?
And then there's
Really
just gonna
good.
get to a point where you're gonna be like, "Did I just step off a cliff?"
Yeah,
And then-
it's called the end of my Villain Academia.
And then you're gonna be sitting
Hey,
there,
no, I got Miracle, my guy.
and then you're gonna be while
you
you're
have a diamond
hurtling
in the
down
rough.
this cliff, you're going to be still be wondering, am I falling down this cliff right now? And then as soon as you see the Berserk artwork, you will know that you have smashed and become a puddle at the bottom of this cliff.
fucking Berserk artwork.
How is it that all these shonen just start getting so bad?
There's no originality left anymore, man.
No, that we talking Bleach, Naruto days, Dragon Ball days.
I don't know if it's just the hype getting to their head. I don't know if it's the editors in their ears. I don't know if it's
You know what?
fatigue.
Honestly, it
I
could
don't
be
know if
that.
it's-
Because let's face it, the reason Dragon Ball even still goes is because Toei demands and pays that man stupid amounts of money to keep fucking putting pen to paper. The only reason Kubo didn't end it at the Aizen arc was, again, because Shonen Jump demanded he keep going. The only reason Naruto went as long as it did, motherfucker, what's his name, didn't even have a plan for how to end Madara. You think he knew how the fuck to handle this god bitch thing? Like, no, he didn't plan that. Once a series starts making money, the Shonen Jump or Funimation, whoever owns the rights, they tell them to keep going until it dies. Because that is a basic business principle.
I want to see like a fighting game intro with Kaguya and just the subtitle is God bitch thing.
It's not wrong. It's not inaccurate.
And that's why, as little praise that I give Demon Slayer, they went out and just went, "Hey, it's over. The end."
They had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Oh boy. All right.
And that's one of the 3 pieces of praise I can give it.
So do we have facts to end this episode?
Yeah, just normal facts.
All right. How many?
How about 100 facts about AMV editing?
I don't think you could ever find that.
Fact number 37. I got robbed.
Definitely can't find that.
Mm.
In
Yeah, of course
Utah,
not.
it is illegal to swear in front of a dead person.
What?
Fuck that.
Oh Lord, I can't believe my wife is in dead. What? Handcuffs?
Like seriously, like you're at a murder scene, like your significant other, family member, someone fucking killed him, The police start handcuffing you? That's stupid.
Here's the thing: is like that's not enforceable. The cops curse more than anybody, just as much as anybody. Yeah, someone fucking stabbed this person. That's it, James. You're going to prison.
That is so dumb. Oh my god.
What state is this again? Arkansas.
Utah.
You said? Utah. Okay, no, that's some Mormon shit. No, I get that. Never mind. That makes sense now. Never mind. All belief is now reenacted, no longer suspended. No, that's accurate for Mormons.
Ugh. This is so weird.
That is accurate. For Mormons.
Okay. With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.